It is always nice to replicate with Lego bricks existing things from the real world. And here now we had the chance to replicate a relatively new vessel that is selling the world and now have it as a model or toy version. It's such a nice feeling. My name is Luis. I am the creative lead for the Maersk LEGO vessel.
Can you explain the build process around creating a new container vessel or a new model like this is?
Yes, and I need my props. To design a Lego set, we'd start with printing scale 1:1 images or renderings of the actual vessel that we would like to recreate with Lego bricks. To design any Lego set, we start with different images and renderings of the actual vessel. In this case, it was a bit more special because we have the chance to go and visit one of them in the harbor in Aarhus. The size of this is impressive. Walking around these aisles and aisles of containers is just something so inspirational and something that we don't see quite often. So that truly gave us an idea of how accurate we needed to be to the shape, but also to the scale and the proportions of every element of this vessel. You don't expect that in a vessel this size, they have all the different things that they have. You can see the kitchen, which I think is called galley. The main challenge of designing a vessel like this is that we are relying on pre-fabricated Lego elements. Therefore, to reach this very organic shape is quite difficult because, of course, it bends in different directions and our Lego elements don't. One of the other challenges was the execution of the containers. In some previous versions, we have made the containers as independent blocks, but of course, that can get a bit tedious to build. I shouldn't say that. Every time we make a new version of something that we have done in the past, we go back and look at customer reviews and we can see what are the things that they like the most and what are the things that they would like to challenge us to make better. In this case, having so many stickers across so many containers, it was something that it didn't give a very nice building experience. Therefore, we decided to print these tiles with a stack of containers in different sizes and also in different colors. So we have the white containers that are refrigerated, we have the traditional gray Maersk containers, and now the blue new Maersk container. With different Lego models, it's always nice to have a bit of functions and something fun for role play. And here the gangway was very impressive when we visited the vessel. We wanted to make it functional. So you pull here and turn it down and you have a very nice gangway, and then you put it back and retract it, flushed into the model. We have some little windows here where you can see in detail the inside of the vessel, the engine with the 8 cylinders. During the building process, there is a surprise, and it is that inside of the accommodation, you can see a bedroom, you can see a compass, a bit of a galley, as well as a toilet. We know that kids love toilets in Lego sets, and we wanted to add a bit of fun of that. It will be covered afterwards, but you will always remember that it is there and you can even show your friends.
Why do you think kids are so interested in toilets?
Good question, but we have tried to put them everywhere. There's a fun fact about quality. So we actually put our Lego sets and Lego models on an oven for a specific amount of time to simulate if somebody leaves one of these products outside of a window in a very hot weather for many, many hours. So this guarantees that even after doing that, consumers will still have a good quality model that they can still lift and play with it after staying in the sun for a while. So we do that test in an oven. I grew up in Colombia in South America, and growing up at some point it was a bit hard to stop playing with toys. I just like toys so much, and I realized that maybe there could be a career designing toys. Afterwards, I found an education in toy design in New York, and 13 years ago I saw a job opening on lego.com. I applied and I got an invitation to come to Billund in Denmark for an interview and I offered a job. So right after I moved to this little village in Denmark and become a toy designer.